They're always fair.
Fair
That's why we have a
tiers?
committee.
We
Hey, he's
will
got the
see.
Bills that won the Chiefs
We
too.
will see. Fair tiers? Come on. Civilian ceiling. Like, I always have to be the one to do this. But Detroit, I'm going to stand up for you. Oh, my Goff.
Oh,
no.
Oh, my God. Lions should be number
Let's go to
one.
break. Who's encouraging you to do this?
Like, come on.
oh my God.
Like, there's no way this team is not on top of the tiers. They have an 8-game win streak right now, best in the National Football League. You continue
I'm not
to
as big a
harp
fan
on
of
the
win
idea
streaks
of a
as I was
civilian
3
quarterback,
ago.
but this team, if you compare them to the 2 teams ahead of them, the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, this is what it looks like.
That's pretty good.
Like points per game, whoop, they're first. Total yards, up, whoop, they're third. Look at everybody else. Passer rating, up, that's that civilian guy, you're second.
Yeah.
And you keep saying this statement, and I'm gonna let America see exactly what you say because you've said it twice today, but this is the quote that I don't think you can be considered the best team in the league with a civilian quarterback.
Did you know the tier was going to be called civilian?
I didn't.
That's what I
But
thought.
this is what I had prepared because this is who
Am I
you
wearing
are.
the same
Like,
suit
look
I'm
at
wearing
this.
right now? This is crazy.
Different tie.
Look at this.
Different tie, yeah.
Look at this. But when you think about this guy, all he does is win and have great stats doing it. Jared Goff has been nothing but better than civilian. And you continue to act like he's not. Look at these numbers. Tell me what is civilian about these numbers.
You know what it reminds me of?
You had your turn. Second in completion percentage, 9th in passing yards per game. You want to know why? Oh, yep, this is a team that knows who they are too, because they're going to run the ball
Yeah.
first. So we'll settle
That's fine.
for the
I'm not
9th.
worried about that.
First in yards per attempt. You see the numbers, America. I got one more stat for you.
Wow.
You might like this one. Jared Goff this season, he's doing things that other quarterbacks have done in the past, but nobody's done it twice. Wilds, until Sunday, no player had multiple games with 400 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and a perfect passer rating.
Jared Goff did.
Jared Goff has done it twice.
Who was the first game against?
Jared Goff has done it twice. Which one? The one
Which
he,
the first? Because I know he just did against
he
Jackson.
did it in 2018 when he was with the Rams.
No, in their careers.
Oh, in
He's
their
saying in their
careers.
careers. Yeah.
No, nobody's done this
all right,
twice.
so-
And he's in America.
I don't deny
My
any
buddy
of
Nick
that.
is saying he's
And
civilian.
I am.
How?
Because he doesn't have any superpowers.
What do you mean? His superpower is standing behind 5 great offensive linemen in addition to perfection.
I got it.
It's
That's
kind of Batman-ish.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not.
Is Batman a superhero?
No.
Is he considered a superhero?
Batman
Thank you.
was a
Is he a
Wild,
superhero?
how dare you? Wilds.
He's a regular guy.
Hold on. Wait.
He's a
Hold
superhero.
on.
What's
Stop.
his role in
Everybody stop
uniform?
real quick. Wilds. I appreciate you trying to have my back. Let me handle it. Because Batman's obviously super.
Exactly.
Thank you.
But he's a regular guy is all
Exactly.
I'm saying.
Right.
He
with-
gives
with
hope to
access
the regular
all those
guy.
things. Yes, he's more out there. And so here's the deal. All those numbers you showed about Goff, you know what I thought when I saw them? I was like, oh, it reminds me of last year with another civilian who's having an amazing season with a stacked team around him, Brock Purdy. And you can get to the Super Bowl. You might even be able to win the Super Bowl. I'm just saying, in today's NFL, where there is more top level talent playing quarterback than any time before, it's the most important position in sports. When in your biggest game, you are going to be at a deficit at that position, you can't be the favorite. That's all. They're one of the 3 best teams. They're not the favorite. Just like the Niners weren't going to be the favorite. They're just not. Now, the NFC might not have any
Were the
superheroes.
Niners the favorite?
No, they actually
were.
It was foolish.
Okay. Yeah, it was foolish. It went to overtime last year. Okay. And Brock Purdy had them left the field with the lead. Okay. I don't know who needs to hear this, but let's say this one more time for the 10,000th time. You can be a superhero and an elite playmaker from the pocket. Let me say it again. You can be a playmaker and be a superhero and be elite from the pocket. It's okay. I know it's less fancy to do, right? We love, and I feel like I've said this so many times, and I hate repeating myself, but it's just like we're caught in this cycle, so I have to repeat there's no other way to put it. You don't have to scramble for 20 seconds and either rip off a run or, run around in circles and throw the ball 20 yards down the field to be considered a superhero. Not everyone looks like Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson or Patrick Mahomes. Yes, at the end of the day, you absolutely would love to have a quarterback like that because it adds another layer. If Jared Goff had like 15 pounds of extra muscle and could barrel through some linemen, yeah, that would make him a better quarterback. I can totally concede that. And if he could also rip off a 15-yard run and make some people miss, yeah, he would be better. That would technically improve and elevate his game and elevate the Lions. But that does not take away from his own brand of special, of him being deadly accurate, of him reading defenses and making the right throw at the right time consistently. Consistency is a superpower. I got news for you. If you were just consistently good in your life, in your job, in your relationships, you would be more successful than 99% of the people out there. Consistency is everything. And that is what Jared Goff brings. He's able to maximize his team. I've made a similar thing about Brock Purdy months ago. He can maximize the talent around him. Can Jared Goff elevate some people? Maybe not, right? That is for the Mahomes, the Lamars, the Josh Allens of the world. They can really kind of make something out of nothing more often than, say, some of these other quarterbacks. But if you really think that anyone can step and be the quarterback for the Detroit Lions, that Jared Goff does not add anything here, you're crazy. You're crazy. The Detroit Lions know how important Ben Johnson has been to this offense. They're not dumb. They absolutely positively know that Ben Johnson is just an offensive genius. Okay? The Lions are a very well-run franchise currently, and they know how important Ben Johnson is. And so if you think that they didn't have conversations with Ben Johnson about Jared Goff, about, hey, should we pay him this money? Should we, is this the guy who's going to be able to get us to that Super Bowl to win it all? Like, is he the guy? Or is he a limiting factor? Because that's what Nick is saying. Nick is saying that essentially Goff is like a limiting factor. That this team would be better if they just got the quarterback position better, if they just got the quarterback right. And so the smartest guy, the smartest offensive guy there, they're going to have a conversation with that. They're going to say, is he the quarterback you need? And he obviously got his blessing. He obviously got paid. I don't think Jared Goff is in a position to be, give me the money right now or I'm not doing nothing. I don't think Jared Goff's even that type of guy. Obviously he wants to get paid and, he wants to be in a long-term situation. But I think it was a very collaborative discussion about all of this. Pretty much the opposite of whatever happened with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. It was kind of like, I don't know, what do we do? All right, we'll just pay him the money. I guarantee you this was a calculated decision. So the Lions believe in Jared Goff, the hottest offensive mind in the NFL right now, who can pretty much go anywhere he wants, who's considered to be like a mad superhero genius. We want to stick with the superhero analogies. A literal superhero. He's saying, yep, Jared Goff, let's go. He's my guy. Here we go. He's saying it. So if he's saying that, you know what, Jared Goff is good enough for me, let's go, he probably should be good enough for you. Again, unless you're telling me that you know more than a top offensive mind in the NFL. Unless you're telling me you know more than that. Then again, by all means, and listen, maybe we could say he's too intelligent for his own good. He believes that he can win with anyone, or he believes that he can elevate anyone. You can make that argument technically. It's technically a valid argument. I'm sure there's plenty of coaches that always see a player that they think that they can make even better or maximize. But it's just, Jared Goff is obviously really great. And again, Nick always wants to call out Brock Purdy. And it's funny if that's the case, if Brock Purdy is just a civilian, then it is not impressive for Patrick Mahomes to beat a civilian quarterback in the Super Bowl. It's not impressive. It's not impressive. It's not impressive to beat Lamar Jackson, who apparently always chokes in the playoffs against the Kansas City Chiefs. It's not impressive. It's not. So beating Jimmy Garoppolo and Brock Purdy is then a gift and should not be seen as something special for Patrick Mahomes' resume. And of obviously continuing to beat Lamar Jackson in the playoffs as well, or in just big moments in general. So yeah, be careful with the way you want to paint your narrative.
And they
Just the
No,
wrong
3
line.
points in overtime. But
I said they can win. I'm not saying they can't win.
It's sound rationale.
It's correct.
But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about Nick's tiers heading into week 12? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We're building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.